Good morning, Plum here, playing World of Tanks, and here is one of my premium tanks. It's a tank that I am pleased that I purchased now, since no longer available. Ooh, it's kind of exciting. You don't see many of these. I never saw many of these when they were available, and it's actually a German tank, and it's been captured from the French. It's actually a French tank. It's you can just make it out. Probably not on YouTube, but down here it does say Hotchkiss on the front of the tank. Very similar to the French machine. Don't want to get the numbers wrong. The H-35. This was a cavalry support tank, mass produced, 400 vehicles manufactured, blah 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 blah. If we come to what the Germans call the Pz.kpfw, take a quick look here. 800 vehicles produced. They were captured by the German forces and were widely used by the Wehrmacht to supplement existing armour. So a French tank with a German skin on it. It's like I say, it's a premium tank, and if you get into a tier 2 match with tier 1s in it, this thing can really do a lot of damage. Pretty quick firing gun, just over every 2 seconds. Does similar damage to a tier 1 gun on my leak tractor. The stats are very similar. That is on my PZ, and my gun that I tend to use more often than not on my leak tractor. Both 37mm. Both got almost identical rates of fire, almost identical penetration. The tier 2 does have slightly better damage output and is more accurate at 100 meters. Same aiming time, and this one's a little bit lighter. You'd hope that lightweight gun might improve the speed of this tank, but it's very slow. It only does a top speed of, 37 kilometers an hour. You rarely get to see that. It's more often sitting around the 15 to 18 mark. You can achieve that going downhill on road maps and so forth. Used to be a great tank. Really used to love it. It could be shot at from tier 1s from range all day long and not take a single bit of damage. These days it seems to get into more tier 3 matches than it ever used to, and it can be penned quite straightforward by tier 3s. So it's not as good as it used to be. I remember it saw far fewer tier 3 matches. Maybe they've adjusted its matchmaking, and now it does see more tier 3 matches. But let's press the button. It's got an excellent crew in it. They're what it's all about really for premiums, from my point of view. Most premiums, they're all just kind of, I don't suppose they're supposed to be better than their equivalent tank that you get regularly in the game that you have to work for. Premium tanks earn you money because the resupply costs are very low, so you take home nearly everything that you earn. And for crew training, you use them to take existing crew from existing tanks that you have, same country, same line, so lights or mediums or heavies. You can put any crew into a premium as long as it matches that criteria. It has to be the same type, either light, medium, heavy, or TD or SPG, and of the same nation. And you can get double the crew experience twice a day with a premium. So never ever buy a premium with a tank crew in it. That's a waste of money. Always use an existing crew, so you're doubling up their experience, and you can train them up a lot quicker. So we're pushing out. I am lowest on the tierings. There's an awful lot of tier 3s out there, so we're going to have to play some here to get some points. Since this is a tier 3 match, I don't fancy being caught out in the open too much, so I am going to start putting the hurt down on this chap. Put a little bit into the BT2. See if we can track this guy. He's been one-shotted. Marder 2 took a really nice chunk out of him. Wondering what to do. Right, I'm going to push down the middle of the map. Each team has lost 3 tanks. Oh, is there a line of sight on that T-57? Gonna have to move up before they get... Oh, I've been spotted. There he is. Right, got to recall where he was. Ah, somebody else just got him. All that mucking about and someone else gets him. That Pz.kpfw is going to be tough to pen, I think. Try and damage his tracks if we can. And we get some damage on his lower plate. Some more on his lower plate. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Gotta fall back. Come on, Plum, don't die. Gotta retreat, gotta retreat. Get some hard cover between me and that tank. This is still going down to the wire, it seems. We've got tanks behind us, tanks in front of us. Get that truck out the way, because I'd like to get a clean shot when he comes around that corner. The D2 behind me. Right, I'm falling back. This does now appear to be a game of imminent death. T-82's over there. See if we can get a shot on this guy before he kills me. Come on, one more. Let me reload quicker. Ah! If his friend hadn't shot me, I could have got that guy in the lower plate. Anyway, difficult matchmaking there to deal with. The Pz.38 is slow, and it's got okay armour. At tier 2, it's got good armour, but at tier 3, you can get penned quite easily, and it's difficult to work with. Your speed doesn't help, and the amount of damage your gun does is okay. As long as you can find a weak spot on a tier 3, you can do some damage. But as we'll see from the results screen, we'll get some credits, and there'll be hardly a dent in the credits for resupply, and even having the tank repaired. We'll take home nearly everything that is earned in this match. But since I was penning tier 3s there, I should do okay on the XP front. When you pen tanks higher than yourself, you do get a bonus. More so than if you're just shooting tanks of the same tier. Uh-oh. Can he do it? Lower plate. He cannot. Game over. We lose. Unfortunate, but that is life. Let's see how we did. Team scores. We haul ourselves into the top 5. Yes, we did. So I'm happy with that. And how do we do on damage? 4th on damage. Not bad. Now let's see if we can get into a tier 2 match with this tank. And you can see the joy and the ecstasy that is the Pz.38 in its element. Being shot at by tier 1s. No, no, no. We have another tier 3 match. Much better chance of winning this one though, but this is problematic again now because the tank is so slow. We've got to try and haul our butts up to the front line and actually do some damage before the battle's over. Plenty more tier 2s to shoot at though in this match. So in that regard it is better. So I think I'm going to push the middle. But as I'm going there, I'll watch what the team does and maybe change tactics accordingly. If there's a gaping hole in our sides, I'll go and fill it. So let's try not to get in anyone's way. Don't hit me, honestly. It's not like I'm slow moving. Go on, shoot me. Alexander the Great, not so great after all. For a moment now, I thought he was going to start trolling me then. Maybe he's one of my 7 subscribers and he recognises me. Not very likely. Right, we're moving to a position to hopefully get some shots on this PZ1C. Tricky target to hit, to be honest. Hey, there's a shot and an engine fire! Haha! We get the kill! That is a good start. Cannot complain about that. See if we can't pen the lower plate of this. No, we can't. Try and track this guy. Put him in his place. Try to track with all this. Marder's up. Keep this Chi-Ni coming. Good job, T18. So now we've got some hard cover in front of us. This Chi-Ni, so maybe I can do some spotting. They have got artillery. Here comes the Chi-Ni. Has he been tracked? He's going to turn for the shot. Ah, what got me? He got me! I didn't think he had time to aim that quickly. I thought I was safe there to get that kill. Obviously, lots going on around the middle of the map right now. I would have probably been taken out by the Pz.kpfw up there on the hill. Not concentrating enough. It is only my second game of the day, so I'll put that squarely at the feet of warming up. Still, if the team can pull this win out, we should do okay on the points. They appear to be surrounded, and the rain's about to fall. They're all in the centre of the map now. PZ2's taking a pounding. Bang, bang, bang. Good job, team. So, last spotted here. Last spotted here. Come on, team. Let's end this quickly. Make the video just a little bit shorter. There he is, up on the island. Where's our guy on the island? Well, he's got a little bit of extra damage out of it, the PZ3. Who knows, could even be a girl playing called Deborah. T26 gets a good shot in, he's now being shot from all different sides. Can the PZ2 get the final blow? Cruiser 3 pulls it out. Good, 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 good. So let's see how we did. Pretty colourful score sheet there, so we're hopefully going to do some good placings on the board. And we came 4th again, so that's not too bad in a tier 3 match. 278 damage, 353 XP. Damage done also came 4th, so like the previous game. That's a bit creepy. And we earned 8,391 credits, and there you can see very little to repair and resupply the tank, 376 to repair the vehicle, and only 182 to resupply the ammunition. Take home is 7,833. So not bad at all. That is the Pz.kpfw 38H735F, or the Pz.38. I'll call it for short. Not a bad looking tank. It's got some nice curves on it. You do get some good bounces off the front. Obviously couldn't stop the shell of a Marder 2. I'm a bit unlucky that it actually hit me. He aimed very quickly, and I did have some hard cover in front of me, so that's just the way the dice rolls on that. Could have maybe gone on to do a bit more damage. Never mind. I still like it. It's a it's kind of an old friend, this tank. Had it a long, long time. And it makes it even more special now that you can't get it any longer. So I'll keep playing with it occasionally, and that is definitely a keeper. Like I say, excellent for training up your crew. It's partly responsible for getting this crew up to all these skills. I went for a phase of just putting that single crew into my Pz.38, in the Pz.1 and C, into my T15, my other light tank, tier 3, so I could get a crew trained up very quickly using those 3 tanks just there. recommend you do the same. Having a very efficient crew vastly improves your tank's abilities and your scores. So hope you enjoyed that match. I will be bringing you more gameplay and chat about my premium tanks that I do own. I have quite a few. I think I have maybe 9 or 10. I'll probably do the T15 next. So take care of that, and I will definitely play again soon.